that just leaves me to say, previously on Some Other Heroes. I should fix that. I like the danger too much. Our friends are in a town known as Landveer. Someone was happy about that. A place in the royal nation of Daklan. They are investigating the last known whereabouts of Estri Retelu, Skia's fellow dancer and best friend. He disappeared probably a good couple of months ago now, and so they have come this far south in search. They found the town, a misty overhang of place, and with their allies within the Magpies and the Carnival of Curiosities, they had a good look around, trying to find exactly what they needed. They uncovered a history, dark. The former count and his family died in a mysterious fire some 20 years ago. And it's a very tragic way.
I know. I have a very helpful note that says Count Dolben, not nice.
Excellent.
There we go.
Having a closer look at the estate, they were attacked. Their ally, Allywood Jack, badly injured. Rock, Skia, Eugene gave chase, Aisling stopping back to try and make sure that everybody was okay. And by the time she caught up with them, they had vanished in a powerful burst of energy and a single voice saying, "No Fae allowed." To our three friends, the target they had tracked down and stopped, grinning at them with this strange rictus smile and saying, "Mother invites you in." So, today, I would like to tell you a nursery rhyme. It is a companion, one of two, that used to be popular in the Empire, though this verse, is less spoken, closer to the heart these days. Beware the Emperor's talons, child, who cut the tongues and break the wild. Beware the reach of the onyx throne, the light snuffed out, the mighty gone. Beware the shadows in heart of night, and guard your thoughts, be they wrong or right. Anybody who remembers Skia's Sweetheart will remember that dancers have a similar rhyme. The three of you wake up outside a mansion. There are lanterns and lights everywhere you can see, and the cheerful song of children playing. Foley it in there, you know. Adults talking loudly, raucous laughter, music. You are all three of you laying in a field just outside the edge of the mansion grounds.
Is it obviously the mansion that we were just in front of?
Make me a history check.
18.
Based on its layout, it is certainly very similar, if not exactly the same mansion. But there's something off about it, as if parts of it move and shift and reform as your eyes kind of drift over them, and when you snap back, they seem to become more solid.
The first thing I'm going to try is to telepathically say to Eugene and Skia, well, I guess we were right about some kind of demiplane or something.
Does it work? Do we hear it?
Make me an insight
sorry,
check. Go on then.
just a question above the table. Did we all hear the voice saying "No Fae allowed"?
No, none of you heard that.
No?
None of you heard that. All of you heard Mother invites you in, though, and you felt the pressure as the spell took hold.
My insight was a 20.
Yes, Rock's voice is clear, but there's a weird buzz that's not normally there. And Rock, you actually have a bit of a headache.
What's that buzzing? Bad signal? Are we too close together?
It's feedback. It's feedback. Step back. Step back.
Okay. Say it again.
No, I think it's probably something to do with being in this weird place.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a bit of a headache, so I probably won't do that very often while we're here unless I need to.
Yeah. Okay. Skia's gonna do like a look around and kind of look towards the distance. And I think she's trying to confirm that we're in a demi-plane, or like we're in the same place. We've not been transported to somewhere completely different.
I'll have a perception check.
Oh, 33.
Oof. You don't have a huge amount of experience with demiplanes, but this place is not right. Out of the corner of your eye, like to the most people, they wouldn't notice, but you notice it's almost like the place fills in as you scan across it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's, for those of us with a modern sensibility, it's like it's buffering.
Yeah.
Texture maps are loading. Yeah.
They've got to fix the Wi-Fi here.
Some of the shapes, and you kind of scan back and forth 2-3 times, and some of the shapes of parts of the building change. The general entrance area, the people, like there's features on the people change. Some of the sounds they make, their voices, details are different. Almost like someone doesn't quite know what they're doing.
Interesting. Okay. Well.
You also notice that you no longer have August, Ali Woodjack, or Aisling with you.
Although wasn't August escorting Eddie Jack back?
Yes, they were further back, but Aisling was making her way over to you all.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, I wouldn't know that. So I think Rock would just kind of say, well, I suppose we better find Aisling, because I assume she's here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's not here.
Okay, let's see if I can do this once more. I'm going to try and telepathically reach out to Aisling.
No answer. Just that
Okay.
strange crackle.
I think something's interfering with me being able to telepathically reach people, because I can't seem to reach Aisling, so maybe she's out of... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very weird here, but I mean, she must be here somewhere. We've been separated before, I'm sure.
Or it might be a time thing. Like, we're all pretty close together, right?
Yeah.
She was following.
Oh, yes.
Timey-wimey stuff. Am I right? And I elbow Eugene. Like, I don't get this arcane shit.
Yeah, sure, that could be possible. Well, I mean, if she is here, I guess it makes the most sense to head towards the mansion. If she's here, then that's probably
Yeah.
where she'll go. I mean, it doesn't really seem like we can go many other places, so
Yeah.
I think we head there and try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah,
mother?
give me 1 second. Chris, can I just turn around and kind of walk away from the mansion? I just want to be able to kind of see, is there like a barrier that we came through, or is there like, does it feel like there is actually something that's like a shimmering curtain or something? Do you know what I mean? I want to see if there are constraints to this place that we're in. I'm not going to walk like miles, I just want to walk
Yeah.
a little way to see.
Okay, no worries. You start walking. You kind of watch him disappear off into the field, kind of heads, and as you kind of Skia, your eyesight, so you watch as this tree line kind of flips in. Rock, you don't notice it. You just kind of feel like you're walking towards these trees. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I can have advantage once per day. Okay, that's better. That would be an 18.
Cool. You forget why you're walking away. You turn around and come back to your friends.
Okay. Rock just walks back, gets to you guys, and goes, okay, well, let's head to the entrance then.
Yeah, because the tree line just like boomed in.
What do you mean?
The trees. I assume that's why you came back, because they weren't there, and then they just went like.
What do you mean I came back?
You walked over there, and then you turned around and came back. I watched you the entire time.
What?
Maybe this.
Yes, no, I did, of course.
We should go in.
Yeah, let's head towards the entrance.
Yeah.
But to your point, who is Mother, do we think? Any idea?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Mother. Have we had anyone go by Mother?
Well, the only person I could think of immediately would be the Count's wife. I mean, she was a mother, she lived in this house.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, although I have just a weird feeling that it's not the mother of the family. I don't know why. That's based on nothing but a feeling.
Yeah. Right. Well, either way, we need to go in. What's the plan here? Do we want to like sneak in, or do we want to lean into this facade, basically?
I mean, you all heard the voice saying that Mother invites you in, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going to surprise them.
Yeah. Okay, through the front doors it is then.
I think confidence. We'll just walk with confidence. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
We know why we're here.
And we're totally not terrified of not being able to ever escape here, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A thought occurs to you, Rock, as you say those words. Why would you want to leave?
I think Rock's just going to kind of keep that to himself because he knows he just said that and he doesn't want to contradict himself. So he's just like...
As you guys walk towards the house, the staff that like kind of spreads out. This again, like Skia, you can't not notice it now. Like the doublets for this house staff changes and shifts and moves and changes. There's something familiar about a couple of them that you're kind of like, I've seen that before, but it's not enough of it to kind of put my finger on it. They offer you sweetmeats and treats and small finger food as you kind of go past.
Nobody eat it. We can't eat without Ashling.
Yeah, I was going to say, Rock's like, no.
Yeah, that's definitely the rule. Yeah.
Look, she's
not don't take weird food from possibly fey creatures. Just don't eat food without Ashling.
Yeah.
She's like our canary, you know?
Yeah, I'm with Skia on this one.
If she eats it, it's usually fine.
Yeah, no, I'm with Skia on that one. No, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, delicious, thank you.
flutes of champagne and glasses of wine. And
I
stronger
take
spirits.
one just to like look the part. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm.
And then pour it into a plant pot.
Yeah.
Plant looks wet.
Okay. Can I do like a check of like what is the reason for this gathering?
Sure.
I bet it's a birthday party.
Like, is there a balloon that says Happy 25th, or you know?
Yeah.
Congratulations, it's a girl. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe
well, you know,
maybe we're at a gender reveal party. That'd be great.
Who knows?
The real
Super.
evil. No. I will let you do an investigation check because I feel like that's because at the moment
Yeah.
you kind of got eyes on things.
Yeah.
Anybody else would like to
6.
investigate, you may do so as well.
I've got a 3.
Awesome. There are insufficient details to pin it on any type of particular party.
It's a party.
I think the most you can get, and this is from what you've seen, it's definitely nobility.
Posh people. It's a posh people party. Ugh. It's gonna be boring.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be insufferable.
Whilst
Yeah.
Skia, Matsuno, what are Rock and Eugene's passive perceptions?
18.
18.
Like 13. Yeah, 13.
Whilst Skia is otherwise engaged, Eugene, you see a familiar looking, dusk blue skinned half elf with red hair wander across the outer edge of the courtyard and slip into a side door.
How far away?
Probably about 150 feet. But it's definitely familiar.
And he looked like he was sneaking?
Make a quick insight check for me.
Uh, 17?
He looked like he was trying not to look like he was sneaking.
Okay, but he was trying not to be seen.
Yeah. He was being surreptitious. I think it's probably a better way of saying that, Chris. Yes, he was being surreptitious. He was trying not to be noticed, but he wasn't. He was also trying to hide the fact he was deliberately sneaking.
Can I just take a quick scan of the room and see if anybody is watching us?
Nobody seems to be
particular.
watching you. If you, I'll
Okay.
let your insight carry over, and yeah, you kind of look around. Nobody, like passing glances from
Yeah.
faces and things like that, but nothing. Nobody is fixed on you that you can see.
Okay.
All feels like you're almost like you're welcome here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna grab Skia by the hand. Okay, I don't know if people are watching us or if this might be some kind of trap, but I'm pretty sure I just saw Estrie.
Okay.
He went through that door across from us. It looked like he was trying to be surreptitious about it, though, and not draw anyone's attention.
Okay.
So my first reaction when I saw him was like, "Oh no, he's trapped in this weird spell thing with everyone
maybe
else."
he's
But
not.
but maybe he's not. So maybe we should follow him. But I don't know if that's a trap. But
Yeah. Okay. One second.
What are you whispering about?
Eastry. And then I'm just going to use my message ring, dancer's ring, because I'm pretty sure Eastry has one. But I'm not going to say anything.
Hey, fellow
If it's a
dancer!
Yeah.
You can use the feature on it that allows you to kind of see if there's another dancer in the area. Is there a
Yes,
feature?
I would. Yes,
Yeah.
I will do a sense check.
you ping out the dancer's ring. You get 15 replies.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
But
Okay.
no messages.
Okay. Okay.
Rock's
You're
just
saying
like,
okay a lot. Is everything okay?
Rock's just like, I don't see Estrie. Where is he?
Yeah.
He went through that door over there. That just don't draw too much attention to us. I'm not sure if anyone's watching us. I mean, it doesn't look like they are, but someone brought us here, so...
I mean, should we just walk through that door? See where he's gone? It doesn't have a sign on it saying we can't or anything.
Yeah. That sounds so great. More drink sounds great, bro.
Great. Let's explore this beautiful mansion.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go. Let's head this way.
Okay.
And
Yes, let's pick a random direction. We'll go that way. Great.
Oh, Eugene, you decide where we go. And Skia's just gonna actively subtly, she's not doing this, but she is looking at the faces of the people we go past and just kind of generally glancing out about the room, trying to make it look natural, but it's kind of looking for some sliver of a sign of who a dancer might be here.
It's hard to tell. I will have you roll an insight check again.
Okay.
Because you're looking for new information.
Insight
Yes, please.
is a 25.
25. These people are not real. They dance the dance, they talk the talk, they have the personality and engagement, but there is something not quite there behind.
Is it like
the
they're on a
eyes.
loop?
Not even that. They're able to respond to you, but and it's that thing is that person's nose changed. That was a woman a minute ago. That child wasn't here a second ago. It's that somebody is filling in details to kind of fill up what you're looking at.
Oh.
And if you look back, they're not always fast enough to pick up on what you were looking at before, and sometimes they fill it in wrong.
Okay. Okay, this place is weird, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. If you saw him, Eugene, we should follow. I think we've got nothing else to go on right now. Let's find out.
Sorry. I know you said there are a lot of nobles here. Are there what are the age, general age range of people? Are there children here?
Yes, there are children.
Are there a number of children?
I'd probably say about 30% of the people in the yard are children, running around, playing, screaming. You haven't quite picked up the level of detail that Skia has, but you're kind of there are children playing here. There's enough here that it could conceivably be a children's party.
Their 12th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, watch out for fires.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's not real. To the doorway.
Yeah, let's go.
You sidle up to this beautiful wooden framed door.
No, we're nonchalantly walking through the door.
Okay.
We're not sidling.
It has a rich crystal glass, mosaic on the front, which lets light through but doesn't allow view inside. It doesn't look like it's bright inside. It looks like it's quite dark at the second. Do you open?
Can I check it? Like,
Absolutely.
for traps? Or something?
Investigation. Check for traps.
Check for traps.
While Skia is doing that, can Rock also just sort of say, I'm not entirely sure all my magic will work here, but I could create a distraction somewhere opposite direction to us if you need me to.
I mean, yes, you could, but I don't think these people are real. So, I don't know
I
if
don't
they
think they'll
even need to be this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's good to know. I rolled a 17.
17. Amazing.
Investigation.
Investigation. You give it a once over. You cannot see anything that gives away a trap or anything that kind of indicates like secret latches or anything like that. You do notice a couple of knife marks around the outer edge, which looks like somebody has flipped the latch. With
That's some dancer bullshit
it's very
there.
gentle, but with your trained eyes, you're like, that's a professional job.
Mm-hmm. So is it... Can I do the same?
Yeah.
Like with a knife?
You just dig in, and you kind of feel a latch kind of fall away on the inside.
I'll try and sneak it, like, open it gently.
Opens into a dark space, and the light around you seems to dim. There is a voice. Oh, my poor children, so much weight of sorrow with you all. Let me share a story. Let us share our past, and Mother will make it all better.
I'm good, actually. I'll just keep the sorrow.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw from everybody?
Remember that you can have a +5 because you're all near me.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
it's
bro.
literally being held on at this point, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
And we get +5, you said?
Yes.
Sick.
I got a 10 total
Mm-hmm.
from a nat 1.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh no!
Oh
I've
no!
given
Oh,
you my
no.
curse. Because I got a 31.
Oh my god!
Holy crap.
Eugene is so fine.
Wow.
Eugene is fine. What did Rock get?
21.
21. You are also fine.
And I'm
Skia.
fine.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Yeah,
Shall
Skia's
remember
ultra
this.
fine, apart from the fact you draw up your darkest, most painful memory.
Oh.
That doesn't sound fine at all. No! That sounds like the exact opposite of fine, actually.
But if you discount that, you're absolutely great.
We've heard some of Skia's worst memories. I'm not sure this is a good thing at
We've
all.
seen them.
You relive some of your worst mistakes.
Sorry, Chris. Can I ask you one quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a frightened or charmed effect?
No.
It's not a charm.
Nope.
Okay.
Nice try.
It's personal trauma.
I don't have resistance against that.
Yeah. I don't have that on my sheet. Where is it?
You relive your mistakes, the things that you wish you'd said, the things that you didn't, the people you've lost, your anger, your sorrow. But I'm going to ask, given where you are at the moment, what one thing stands out for Skia?
There's so many to choose from.
And it can be something that you've talked about before if you want to, if you can remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, in this moment here, the fact that she's looking for Eastery, was her darkest moment? I don't think it's like actually anything on the outside that would be that crazy, but I think it's like a collection of all of the times there was a window for her to go and help Eastry, like when he first got sent on the mission and she was like, let me come with you, or the others were like, where's Eastry? And it was like like that feeling in the back of their head that was like, you should save him. And something else would come up like, no, he's fine, he's doing his job, or like, no, like, you've got this to do and that. And I think all of those moments are just playing up in this kind of sickening feeling of like, you've known all this time, you should have done something.
Such guilt, darling. Such guilt. You feel arms around you for a moment.
Oh.
They should be comforting, but there's something cold and wrong about them. Let Mother take that from you.
No, thank you. You are not my mother.
Can I roll perception or insight to see if I can see that Skia is going through something?
Not yet. Wait for it. I know you want to help your friend. Michelle?
Yeah.
I would like you to mark on somewhere in front of you
Oh no.
1 resolve point.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Got it. Got it.
You arrive in a new space. This is familiar to all of you.
Sorry, is this all of us that arrive there?
You all arrive at the same time, yeah. 2 of you, it's very, very familiar. You are in the outer chamber of the Imperial throne room. It is dark, but there are lights and candles, chats and conversations all around you. It is a busy night. Everybody can make me a history check. Rock and Skia may do so with advantage.
I rolled 2 7s. What on earth?
I rolled a natural 20,
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
so it's 26.
I got a 6.
A 6. No worries. You're like, this is Imperial throne room.
Yeah.
And you're a little disturbed at the moment.
27.
27.
Oh yeah.
Rock and Eugene, you look at the banners, the design, the heraldry. This is around the time of the first centenary of the Empire, right in the heart of the first Emperor's rule. The clothing market around about the same time. And it is at this point, Rock, unless Skia tries to hide it, you notice how shaken Skia is.
I'm just going to put a hand gently on Skia. Gently, I know better than to startle Skia. I'm just going to quietly say to her, are you okay?
Yeah, just lots of bad memories, from this place and this stuff. And Mother tried to give me a hug. No.
Okay. He's going to put his other hand, Rock's going to put his other hand on Eugene and just kind of say, first of all, be careful. This is obviously from the past. Secondly, steel yourselves against whatever's here because someone's playing with us. And I would like to cast Enhanceability, please.
Cool. Which ability are you enhancing?
So everybody will have advantage on wisdom saving throws for the next hour.
Can you cast that on multiple people?
I can.
Okay, cool.
If I cast it at a higher level, I can choose multiple.
Amazing.
Hell yeah. Advantage on wisdom.
Yeah.
Just saves?
Wisdom saving throws, yes.
Cool. Beautiful.
You are standing on the outer edge of this throne room. People are moving back and forth. The garb is sharper, though it is still moves about as the faces again shift and change. Conversations and quiet. On the throne in front of you is a broad, muscular figure, possibly the largest dragonborn that you have ever seen. Rich blue and silver scales, and a face that is set into a perpetual, fierce scowl.
Well, off you go, Rob. You're the noble here.
Thanks, says Skia, pushing me in front of her.
I'm assuming the guard position.
Yeah.
It just happens to be.
Yeah, you've got my
one
back.
step behind you. Exactly.
I mean, Rock's not entirely sure that whoever this is or this creation that we're watching can even interact with us. So I think he's just going to intentionally, like, properly pull himself up to his greatest kind of stature, and pushing his cloak back, put his hand on the hilt of his sword, just kind of very casually, but just so that it's very obvious that it's there, as a display of kind of confidence, and just walk towards this figure. I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to walk towards it.
You get about 10 paces, and then a large hand grips you by the elbow and pulls you round. You are face to face with a dusk blue skinned orc with sharp features in imperial leathers and one band of rank which shows him as the equivalent of a fist in one of the legions. What are you doing? You can't just walk up to things are tense enough tonight without you getting one of your ideas, and kind of like looks genuinely concerned. Something is happening.
Rock's immediately just going to look at him dead in the eye and just kind of say, "Do you know who I am?" And wait, that's not how it sounds. I'm asking you, do you know who I am?
Andara, don't play games.
Tell me what's happening here tonight, then.
I don't know exactly, but Sabina Rithin is up to something. We need to be very careful. We are out of favor. Our methods are no longer what the Empire needs. If we want to survive, we need to be clever. None of your bravado. He will not stand for it. He will just cut us down tonight.
Okay, Chris, question for you. Does Rock
Yes.
know what this is all referring to?
You may make a history check. Skia, you may make it with advantage.
Thank you. I think I know.
Afraid you... well,
history.
You can as well, actually. Yes.
I got a natural 20 again.
Nice.
2 in a game. And it's a 26 again.
Nice.
I only got a 12, so I think Skia's like history of everything is just surface level. It's one sentence.
That's fair. The name is very familiar to you. Rock, I think ice in your veins. You suddenly know who this is in front of you. This is Olivier Dragonswarm, the former chief investigator for the Emperor, rumoured to have been the first Talon. And Dara was his wife.
Rock, do you share this with us? Just out of curiosity.
I think Rock will try telepathically.
Works fine. there is still that strange scratching echo.
I think he's just going to steel himself against whatever headache he comes, but literally is just going to say, he thinks I am his wife. He was one of the first investigators, one of the investigators for the first Emperor, and also rumoured to be the first Talon.
As soon as Rock says that, Skia, I think everything that you've been told comes true.
Rock is just going to play along with Olivia and just going to sort of step away from the Emperor one step so that he feels a bit more relaxed. And I'm just going to sort of take him by the shoulders and just say, right, let me be clear on what the plan is. Explain to me what's happening tonight and what our roles are.
We're petitioning him to understand what is going on and to make sure he understands that we can work with the dancers. We can be the knives in their hands if they will let us.
And what is Sabina's role in this then?
Come on, dear, we both know that she must be the head dancer by now.
Then why not speak to her?
Who else oversees everything but the Emperor? If she has plans to get rid of us, is she going to change her mind if we talk to her about it nicely? No.
Well, if we suggest we work with her, why not? And why would she want to get rid of us so keenly?
Power, my guess. It's at this point the Emperor kind of leans forward. If the two of you are done skulking in the shower... shower? Shower.
I'm going to draw back the shower curtain and go, how rude, and close it again.
No
Do
privacy
you
in this
mind?
You and your entourage can come forward. He beckons, and some of the soldiers, all in that, like an older form, but that sharp, draconic male with the long conical horn and the conical face and those sharp horns, step back to allow access.
Okay, forward it is.
Yeah, I think Rock's just going to carry on the kind of the appearance of complete confidence, and just will kind of step forward, keeping an eye to see if Eugene and Skia are okay and are kind of doing the same, because I don't want to leave them on their own or get separated from them.
Skia, you could just hear Skia mutter under her breath, oh god, I think she was right. And then looks to Eugene, looks to Rock, and then we'll if Eugene is going to, we'll step side by side with Eugene behind Rock and try and portray the same confidence. But it's like inside she's that meme of the woman with all the maths.
Yeah.
She's like trying to pull the pieces together.
Yeah, I think Eugene's just trying to stay as far back and unremarkable as possible without going too far that way so it looks weird.
Yeah.
Before there's a moment of still, and he on his chest plate taps something that Skia you recognize as a version of Cant.
Can I
And he
recognize it?
says, Brom, Delwar, if anything happens, get my wife and my unborn child out of here.
Is that being signaled to anyone I can see?
You two.
Oh,
Us
we're
two?
Brom
Or
and
them two?
Yeah, to you two.
We're Brom and Delwar in this vision.
To
Right?
Skia and
Skia
Eugene.
and Eugene.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But it's done so that you can see as well, and it's kind of this whole... His expression, because your insight's quite good, Rock, I think, isn't it?
It's average.
Okay, do you want to make me a quick insight check?
Yeah. Oh, 22.
Nice. His expression is, "We are not arguing about this."
So, can I get a sense of why he's
Well,
doing
Eugene
this?
doesn't understand thieves' cant, so
Can I get a sense as to
I'm
why
just standing here.
he's doing this? Is this is he afraid of Olivia and Andara, or
With the insight that you just got, he's afraid of what's going to happen to Andara. So he knows something is going to happen this evening. His first concern is as a husband and a father to be, not as the leader of a spy network.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood completely. I thought you were talking about the Emperor tapping.
No, sorry, that's Olivier.
Olivier. Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't explain that properly.
That
It's
makes
fine.
sense. So basically, Skia and Eugene take care of Rock in this world. Okay.
Right, got
Okay.
you. But he
Oh,
does it in
apologies if I didn't
front
explain
of
that one.
her. So
So he does
Rock,
it. He does it
Rock
secluded from the
Andara
Emperor.
can see it.
Yeah.
Well, I've stepped forward though, haven't I?
No, you're with them. You're all together
all-
still. You haven't moved forward yet. He has canted very quickly and then fixed you with a look that says, "We are not arguing about this."
He's hiding it from the Emperor, not
Hiding it from the Emperor, making sure that you are protected.
Maybe this is why the Talons fell.
Okay. I will just sort of walk forwards slowly and, just trying to look as if I'm being respectful. I'm not threatening or anything like that, but we'll walk towards the Emperor as beckoned.
As you get closer, you recognise Olivier does the Imperial bow. She's one fist across the chest, down with one foot behind.
I'll do the same.
Skia, you know this as
Yeah,
well. This is
same.
drilled into you.
Yeah, subconsciously.
Eugene's like, okay.
I just do my best of
Yeah.
whatever else is doing. I've got high insight now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read it.
It's at this time that a familiar-looking woman, human, slight build, but with a powerful energy around her, comes round the back of the throne. My networks say that some of you have been acting out of personal interest again, says the Emperor. Sabina, I don't know, you guys, she's hard to read at the best of times. Would you like to try and read her at this point?
Oh, yeah, totally.
100%. I'm so stressed. Sabina, don't betray me.
Oh, inside, yes?
Yes.
Wow, I'm rolling well today. Okay, 21 for me.
Nice.
I mean, for me, that's good.
That's
Nice.
I got a 27.
27.
Ooh, he does got insight. 31 for Skia. It's what she does.
I get advantage now. So.
There
Well, I want
is-
advantage.
Yeah, me too.
Be an
Die
elf.
and come back, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a business-like nature that she is doing, but concealed underneath, there is anticipation and a little bit of sadness. This is a woman who knows what's going to happen.
Chris, can I do detect thoughts?
Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
So
are
I
you
can-
trying to detect?
Oh, her, Sabina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I had not anticipated this, so let's see how this plays out. Do they need to defend, don't they?
I need to go deeper than.
Yeah,
surface
on initial casting of it, I can actually tell their superficial thoughts immediately.
Do they
There-
know? That you
There-
trust it.
No.
Only if you delve deeper and
Only
fade.
Okay.
Yeah, if I want to go deeper than the surface level thoughts, we have to try and roll, and then if I lose, then they can tell.
Okay, cool.
There is a sentience behind Sabina. It is vast and hard to get anything from.
Because this is all essentially a play for us.
Yeah. You can delve deeper if you want to.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, please.
25.
You know what? I'm not going to delve deeper inside.
It's too
Too late.
No, I've got a pretty good save on that, but that's way over. So
Your thoughts are momentarily pulled away, and you are in that dark space between places again. All that fear and pressure of being back in the Empire comes crashing down on you. I would like you to mark a resolve for me.
bollocks.
Haha, you got one now.
Well, I'm glad you got my back.
We're in this together, right?
We are now.
The Emperor.
Rock just whispers, Eugene, take care of Ashley.
Can I do like a retroactive either insight or just say this is what I was understanding of it is Skia right? When the Emperor said that, to me, I'm reading it as Sabina's been in the Emperor's ear and is casting distrust on the Talons.
That's what it feels like.
Oh, that's what it sounded like.
Sabina.
Yeah, but this is someone's creation for us. How do we know this is real or true?
Also,
That's
she
true.
must have had a reason to do that.
Yeah,
We don't
maybe
know
the
what that is
Talons. Yeah, the Talons are like Callie's family, so they're probably not great. Yeah, I believe my chances. It's fine.
The Emperor continues. And he looks right at Rock. The murder of Viscount Elevon was not permitted. You have been pursuing personal vendettas. Everything we do is in the name of the Empire, in your name, for the good of the people, for their safety. I told all of you I wanted peace. Now I have a potential war on my doorstep, on the nation we have only just bought in. No more. Wayne.
Above table, are these... Does this coincide with what I know about the history of what actually happened?
You now know exactly what point of history it is. This is the Knight of the Quiet Blades, commonly known as the Knight of Knives.
And so everything I'm seeing does correspond to what I know as the true story
The
from my
Emperor,
growing up in the Empire, right?
the Talons overreached, they displeased the Emperor, and he had them all removed. There is Sabina, kind of looks directly at you. I once proffered my hand as a sister, and you swatted it away. Now, you can only blame yourself for what happens next. There's a shing of knives, and out of the shadows, 5, 10 figures in dark leather armor. Sabina and the Emperor flipped out, and you kind of realize they were never there at all. And these figures rush into your little band. What would you like to do? These knives look very sharp.
Get out of here. I think Skia's thought is to play along with the narrative. You know, so we'll try and obviously keep both Eugene and Rock safe, but we'll try to spot an opening, a place of escape, to get away from these knives.
Charge into dives. Right, so I think you draw weapons yourselves. There are other Talons that kind of melt out of the shadows themselves, and the fighting begins in the throne room. You can hear other fighting happening throughout the palace. Screaming and dying as many of your people are automatically caught unawares. Olivier grabs Rock, gets him to his feet, and starts pushing him towards the back, pulling out two long swords, which he starts swinging at and stabbing. Each of you may make an attack or defend, your choice.
Just quickly, can we see a way out of here? Is this guy directing us towards like a door and being like, I'll cover for you, you get out, kind of thing?
The body, absolutely perfect. Yeah, his body language is very much, he's pushing you towards the back behind the throne, where you assume there is an exit.
I mean, Skia and I would know that there is an exit behind the throne.
There is, you know the general layout. You've been both been in this room multiple times for various things. So there is a door behind there which goes to the Emperor's private sanctums. Generally, you've not stepped through that, but you kind of assume that these people would have done. So, Eugene, this wild-eyed halfling dancer leaps out of the shadow at you. She has these wicked-looking blue blades that pulse with the mystical energy. And she screams, "For the Empire!" as she comes. You may defend yourself, or you may strike back.
There's absolutely no point in me striking anyone. I'll defend myself.
You can use magic if you want to. There's enough time to cast a spell. Nope.
She's right next to me. It's fine.
Okie doke. In which case... Oh, she rolls with disadvantage, and she gets a natural 1, so she goes wide.
Nice.
And you may counterattack if you wish.
I will cast Shocking Grasp. That's a 25 to hit.
Will hit. Don't worry about damage. As you strike her prone form, she disappears in this cloud of mist. Skia, this lanky, mostly human with possibly a slight history of elf, kind of steps out from behind and aims a crossbow at you. Would you like to counterattack or defend?
I think recognizing them as dancers, she's finding it really hard to fight them, so I think she's gonna defend.
Amazing. So he will take a disadvantage as he rolls an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Misses.
19.
Ooh.
Nice.
Stupid.
He's trying to reload, so if you want to strike back, you can do.
Yes, I do. I will absolutely do that. If you'll allow, thematically, I think she's aiming for like arms and wrists to drop, so he can't like attack.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's just taking a hand off, not killing him.
What? He's not dead.
He's got another one.
Yeah. 11-1. 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Don't worry about damage. You kind of watch as he grabs his shoulder and turns in, and he again disappears in this smoke. Rock. This bullish dragonborn with black scales and very deep golden eyes charges towards you with a wicked grin on his face.
I guess Rock would have seen the other two attacking and having these figures just disappearing into mist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Rock is then going to, as this figure runs towards him, he's going to use his breath weapon.
Nice.
And so I'm going to use, and this is kind of intentional as well, I'm going to use my psychic breath weapon.
Nice.
So obviously it's in a 15-foot cone. Is that right? Yeah, 15-foot cone.
And then you need to do a con save for that?
Dexterity, I believe. Let me just check if it's right. Oh no, I'm sorry, you're right. Dexterity saving throw against DC. Yeah.
Dex. Okay, cool. Well, there's two people that you can catch with that easy. The big dragonborn, takes that straight to the face. And you also catch a human behind, and again, the two of them. As you look, as you're kind of still being pushed, the three of you are being pushed back behind the throne, you watch as Olivier kind of stabs into one and slices down on another. Again, they kind of bleed, they kind of do go through the motions and disappear. And he turns and goes, "Run! Find the secret entrance. You know exactly where you need to go. I will be on your heel."
I mean, if I didn't, how would you describe it to me?
And the three of you start running down this corridor with him on your heels. Otis should be ahead. As you keep going down, left, right, he screams like directions at you. Dancers jump out at you, left, right, cut down by your team. Skia, these are not the dancers you know. Most of them died hundreds of years ago. But it's still your people.
Yeah, it sucks.
You come to a back room, not back room, like a corridor that kind of goes off to two rooms and has nothing but a bust of the Emperor in it. And standing in it is a tall, copper-coloured dragonborn that Skia, you recognise. You have seen him around Tenfall. This is Otis. Quickly! Because they are on our tail. He says, and he kind of pulls the statue, and you hear, and part of the floor opens up. Three of you descend first, as Otis kind of puts his hands, as Olivier puts his hands on Otis's shoulders. "Thank you, my friend. I am deeply sorry." "Sorry?" And he suddenly looks down to both of you. He hits the statue, and the last thing you see as these doors close above you is Olivier falling to his knees, clutching a wound in his chest, and the sad expression of Otis. "For peace." It slams shut, and you are left in the dark. Should we take a quick break?
Yes.
We will be back. Quick pass. 25 past from our side. About 10 minutes, just over that. Go stretch. It is warm here. Make sure you're getting some fresh air and some water. We'll be back with this absolutely hilarious hijinks.
Hilarious.
So funny.
Just so funny. Love you lots. See you soon. And we are back. Hello, everybody. I hope you had a nice break. We had some minor hiccups. Thank you for bearing with us. We're all back now. Before our break, our friends seem to be in some strange demiplane, replaying the history of the Talons. Seeing the night of the Quiet Blades, the night that the Talons were removed from the Empire with violence. You all step through this tunnel down into the darkness, and that voice comes back. They all find their way to Mother eventually. This time through the ways they wended, and a deal was struck that I would protect their offspring. Who is leading from the front?
I think probably Rock.
Yeah, if not, would we have you in a formation of you in the middle protect you?
I mean, at this point, you're probably more at risk than I am, so...
That's fair. That's fair. All right, I'll let you lead.
You push through, and Rock, your hand kind of comes against a door. In the darkness, Skia and Eugene, you can just about make out a frame A familiar frame, very similar to the door that you opened in the first instance.
I'm just going to sort of gently push on it to see if it just opens easily.
It opens easy. You turn the handle, it pushes.
I'm just going to open it.
You step into a middle of a very different room. A smaller property, but still quite lavish. Guests chuckling around a large table. Balloons and ribbons proclaiming happy 9th birthday. Draped everywhere. The garb is Daclanian, mostly. And it looks, I don't know, fashion-wise, you probably place it around about 2 to 3 decades ago. Music plays in the background, children getting under feet, wild with excitement and too much sugar, begging parents for rides and gifts and to stay a little bit longer. And at the head of a table is a handsome young man. Sorry, 9th birthday, I meant 11th birthday. Who sits with a pile of presents which he is gleefully opening and taking the time and patience to say thank you and mask his opinions until later. By his side are a number of friends, including a slightly familiar looking orc and a young lady with very pale skin that's almost dusk blue at the edges and a shock of red hair, who looks quite skinny and sickly, sitting to his right, a couple of years younger than him. As we kind of step across, I would like you all to make me a charisma saving throw.
12.
12? Nice.
You can add 5. Because we're together.
17.
Is this against a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect, I'm afraid.
I got 14.
14.
Thank God it's charisma. 22.
22. All of you feel a rush of anger run through you. You are drawn back into those moments when you have been most helpless or most frustrated. It is up to you. If you want, you can share those moments here. The points that have made your characters so mad that they cannot feel reason anymore. Let's start, if it's okay, with Eugene, if you have something. If not, I can come back.
I think Eugene probably... I feel like Eugene is not someone that gets particularly angry often. But I think probably the thing that he would remember that made him the most angry is when he was a lot younger and he just started learning magic in secret, keeping it from his father, who thought that he should be learning sword fighting and becoming a fighter like him. And I think like all of those frustrations of like trying to make someone see something they're just unwilling to see. But like I think the thing that made like a moment that would have made him the most angry was when his father discovered his spell book. So he was learning magic in secret, and stole his uncle's his uncle left it very purposefully unattended. And Eugene started to kind of, in a very childlike way, started like copying spells into his own spell book. And yeah, his father found it and was very angry and basically destroyed it. And I think that's the point at which Eugene felt kind of the most like angry, and I'd say like frustrated more than anything, and just that feeling of like being in a completely helpless situation that you don't see a way out of, and it's really impossible to get the other person to understand you. And I think like that is probably his kind of most kind of helpless and frustrated point.
Fantastic. Skia.
I think there's two key moments. And I think one is basically when Skia joined, and that feeling of rushing through the halls and not being able to escape, and not knowing what to do, and being sent away, and then feeling like not being able to do anything for such a long time. But I also think similar to Eugene, and like I think it started like much younger, and I think it's a young rebellious tween Skia who is desperately like trying to like plead with her mother to like not go down this alleyway, or like let me just fight that guard, like he's a dick, why do we live here, it's all of these sort of small microaggressions, I guess, that she like saw her mum witness in the Empire, and she just couldn't make her mum see, and yeah, she just felt like she couldn't do anything because the stupid guards, and she was only like, I don't know, she was like 12 or something.
I'll fight them, but I'm 12.
Yeah.
I get you. That sounds like it would be incredibly frustrating. Rock.
I think Rock's is also a kind of combination of emotions. I think it's, but with Rock, I think his is, it's kind of mixed with kind of guilt and shame. And the things that make him the most angry along with that is this feeling of not being able to stop bad things happening to other people. And again, I think it's like that kind of anger at when he was younger within the Empire, at the whole kind of like, that's just the way it is, or that's how things happen. And when he could see certain things that weren't right, but nobody wanted to do anything about it because it just wasn't done, or it took too much hassle, or it's, and I think then that also ties in with, since he's been, running with these guys, is this horrible guilt and anger at them being hurt because of who he is. As soon as he realized that he was being hunted and was wanted, and that they were in the firing line because of that, that makes him really angry. But there's also a guilt at like, but it's because of me. And I think that's where his main sort of anger lies really is in that feeling of, just it almost like just it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be them. They shouldn't have to take the fall for me. And why is this happening? And that kind of anger around not being able to stop it is where he feels the most angry with being a bit helpless.
Perfect. All of you here. Oh, my darling child. It is all right to be angry, and you feel cold hands on your shoulders from behind. Let Mother show you where to point that anger, and we will make the world right. And then you slip back to where you are. Please, all of you, mark that you have one additional resolve. So I think Skia and Rock both have 2. Eugene now has 1.
Once I've got 5, do I get a prize?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Sure hope it's a good one.
Prize.
Actually, Chris, when we come out of that, I think that kind of feeling angry is not something that Rock particularly is comfortable with. He doesn't really like being angry like that. And I think, like, as we kind of come back to that, I think out loud, Rock is literally just going to say, just show yourself.
Nothing.
Yeah, come on then. But Ski's immediately jumping in on this as well. Like, Ski is comfortable feeling angry. And she's like, yeah, come on then. Let's go. What do you want?
What does Eugene do as these two kind of have this outburst as they appear into this room? And people kind of all turn and look at you and then carry on with the party.
We're at a kid's party.
And then carry on as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
Right. How does Eugene?
I think Eugene doesn't really respond in any way. I don't think... Like, he's not going to stop them from kind of acting out in the way they want to, but I think, like Rock, he's not comfortable feeling angry, but he doesn't know how to express it, so he's just gonna let them kind of do their thing and...
He's just gonna internalize it quietly.
Yeah. That's what he does.
That tracks.
Healthy!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you all know each other well enough that you can sense that all of you are shaken.
Yeah, I mean, again, not yelling, but out loud to the two of them. I think Rock's just going to say, I'm getting really tired of this. I get that we're being taken on a story, but for God's sakes, can we just tell us what you want and why we're here? I mean, none of this is real anyway.
It's not real. What is it trying to do?
Well, show us what happened, I assume.
No. That's not... You don't just show what happened. And Ski is, like, angry saying this, and then, like, it simmers down because she's thinking way too hard for 9 intelligence. I sensed 15 dancers here.
What?
There are other dancers. Eastry's got to be here. I think there's other dancers here. What
Wait, hang on. Weren't dancers disappearing?
Yeah. I lift up my boot again. Yeah. Maybe here's where they're coming.
Why are you standing so weird?
Well, this is just how I stand. But maybe
But
it's
this
to
is
get
all
them
an
to turn.
illusion. They could be just making you think that there's dancers here.
Oh, you're right. We shouldn't trust anything here. You guys might not even be real, and I might just be losing it.
If you poke me with a knife, I am going to hit you back.
I mean, maybe. There's no real way to know.
I put my knife away. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm just saying you guys are right. Like,
It's not real, and we don't even know if what we just saw was actually what happened, or whether it's someone's version of what happened
But
that they believe.
Mother made a deal. They made a deal. Did the Talons make a deal with something?
Well, she also said to
Escape.
protect your offspring.
Yeah.
Well, there's something bringing Talon back, right? One of them tried to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one you were flirting with?
She,
Oh no, I didn't even mean that one. Yeah, that one too. But the one that tried to stab you.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Something's bringing them back. Or
Those are the offspring of the original Talons.
and they're being like retrained.
Well, yeah, the orc one that tried to kiss Skia.
Did. Yeah?
Okay, kiss Skia. Sure. Semantics is probably what's important right now. I mean, she was didn't seem like she'd been brought back from the dead. But the other one, the one that stabbed Rock, they were definitely some kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, above table, but that was like some kind of undead, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Had more bearing to the things that Pyron was messing with.
Yeah.
And also there was the draconic thing, but you feel like that was unrelated. That was just somebody else having a go.
Well, if Adara? Is that who you were, Rock?
Andara, yes.
Andara.
Do you guys know who that is?
Yes, I mean, I know the tale.
What is the tale?
Well, Andara and Olivia were Talons.
Okay.
So I know that they did exist. I obviously don't know what happened in the throne room.
Right. But you knew them as Talons, or did you just know there were Talons of that time?
No, I know the story of them as Talons.
What's their story? Who are they?
Well, just that they've been mentioned as two of the names connected to the Talons that existed, obviously, before I knew anything about it, but...
Would you like the version that Skia has been told?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivier and Aldera were the lead Talons. The last lead Talons. They went far beyond and started to make their own mind up about what justice was for the Empire. And they started causing more harm than good. So Sabina and the Emperor made the difficult decision to remove Talons from play. That's the story among the dancers.
Okay, so we were viewing like who these leaders were,
Yeah.
essentially.
And that, I mean, I would assume would be a kind of...
Version of what?
Yeah, I mean, Rock would know that as well.
I will explain that.
The common
So
story,
Eugene's
probably the one that
answer.
Rock knew as well, would probably be that Olivier was the Emperor's spy master and overstepped his bounds and became dangerous. So the Emperor had him to pave a way for a more peaceful future. Your great-grandfather was a ruthless man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Skia, did you know all that stuff? I mean, those were dancers in there. That was Sabina. I mean,
Yeah. So I knew that Talons Talons were like what was before the dancers, and I knew the Talons had overstepped, and I don't know. I was also like, ugh, so long ago. Who cares? You know, teach me how to step. But yeah, the Talons stopped existing. I didn't really ask how. I just assumed they were an order that was exiled or, you know.
I mean, we were told that they, overstepped and were using violent means.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, from what I know, the Talons were generally a little more comfortable with, assassinations and things like that. But
It was sort of their first
yeah,
response to issues.
as opposed
And
to the dancers, which are a little more spy-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I say, I don't know if that's actually what happened in the throne room, or whether, again, that's something that whoever Mother is it's their version of what they think happened in there. Because unless they were actually in there, I don't know how they would know that.
What if Indara escaped? She was pregnant. I mean, we just played out 3 of them escaping, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then how is that connected to...
What did she look like? Andara.
You guys didn't see her, but I don't
So
think
we
there's-
saw Rock as Rock, and just everyone
Yes.
else was seeing Rock as Andara. I get you.
Yeah, so you didn't see her, and you didn't pass any mirrors or trying to check that sort of thing. You didn't really have time to.
Got stabbed.
God, I should have
Yeah.
pulled out my compact.
But if we didn't see you as Andara, then you wouldn't have seen
wouldn't.
us as Andara, right?
Or would who knows how mirrors work?
We'll never know.
But yeah, I think Eugene, I think you might be
Yeah.
onto something. Okay, let's
So that's a possibility. It could be connected to that.
okay, who has a gift for this kid's birthday party and put my name on it?
I mean, it's not real. What if we just, pop all the balloons? Maybe that'll piss them off enough to snap us out of this.
I kind of the opinion that we shouldn't anger the being that's keeping us in another plane of existence.
So
and
we're just
maybe
going to
our
play
only
their
way
game.
to get out of here. Well, yes.
Wait, no, Eugene's right. Because you're wanting to act out of anger, but we've got to keep our heads. We're here to do a job. Maybe other people have come here and they've been like...
I know, but we don't know where Aisling is. And we're just playing along, being just toyed with.
Yes, but we have to do this. We have to play along
Fine.
so they don't suspect anything.
What would you like to do? Sing Happy Birthday?
Happy birthday.
Rock
We
stab
can't do it
Skia.
unless everyone else does.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
No, I'll just...
What-
Go on.
What is... So there was that kind of it was the count and the woman are here, his wife. You said right?
Can't see the Count or his wife at the moment. You can just see
Oh,
two
sorry.
children.
Who was the other person?
So it's the boy, the boy whose 11th birthday is,
And the
Yeah.
sister.
and the sister.
and the stepsister.
The stepsister. Did you say we recognise an orc here?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you
Oh,
said there's an orc that
yeah.
looks familiar.
No, I said the young girl looks familiar.
Oh.
There's something about her skin, but she's very pale. But she has a
Maybe.
dusk blue.
Otis, you said, looked familiar.
Otis, on
to
your way
Skia.
out.
Yeah.
Otis.
Oh,
looks-
Otis, yeah. Cause I was
You
like,
have seen
you're
him
about to get
around
stabbed.
10 Falls
Yeah.
several times.
But he's not here in
No.
this. Okay, sorry. I just got
Yeah.
confused.
No, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff I'm throwing at you today, so that's
So it's-
all good.
The birthday boy and his stepsister.
Oh,
and
sorry,
like
the orc.
friends.
I will roll back. You do recognise the orc. The orc will grow up to be the healer and apothecary that you
Oh,
talked
Lily.
to.
Oh.
Got it. Oh, so the orc is a
yeah.
child
I
orc. Okay,
forgot
got it. Got
Sorry,
it.
that was me. See, even
Sorry.
I get confused by my
Lily.
own notes.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
I'm going to use minor conjuration to make a stereotypical looking birthday gift, and I will approach the table and hand it to that boy and tell him happy birthday.
He smiles broadly and says, "Thank you. I'm sorry, I've not had the honour. Are you one of Father's friends?"
Yeah, sure. My name's Eugene.
It's nice to meet you, Eugene. And kind of pops the present on the table. Kind of, actually, kind of gently tears into it because you're there, and kind of like that whole expectation thing. What is the present inside the present, or is it just a present?
It's minor conjuration, so I don't know that he can do that. Let me just check. How?
No,
Minor
open this one
conjuration.
last.
Yeah. Keep it for later. It's a surprise. Yay.
Okay. Well, it just says I can conjure an inanimate object, and
Conjure another
it
one.
disappears after an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's an 11-year-old boy. It's a little wooden ship with some pirates.
He actually looks at it and he says, "This is awesome!" And he kind of passes it to his sister. "You have a close up. We can play with this later." And she smiles and, "Okay, if mother and father."
In the
say
next
it's okay."
hour, you could
I'll play
knock
with it now.
yourself out.
Later, Chris, did you say the little girl had red hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Eugene, where you are, do you want to do a quick investigation check or perception? Your choice.
I'll do investigation. That's 19.
19. She also, although they're hidden, has sharp edges to her ears. They're very subtle, but she has got them tucked behind her hair deliberately so they do not show. And where you are close, you can see that she is wearing quite a lot of foundation.
Alright. So the big 11, huh? That's exciting.
It will be. Father says that I can start taking some duties around the estate soon. Start helping out a bit more, which is exciting, and might go to helping people a little better. And his orcish friend next to Lily kind of just smiles and goes, "Or you can not rush, and we can carry on playing together like friends."
Yeah, dude, you're 11.
I'm only back for a few months before I go off to see the druids again. Let's enjoy some time. And he kind of smiles.
Your
and
friend
just-
seems smart.
She's my smartest friend.
And is this your sister? Oh, sorry, we haven't been introduced.
Hi, I'm Alison.
Alison?
Insight check from Skia.
Thank you. That's it. Skia's watching this little kid like a hawk.
Yeah. Just her eyes boring into the side of her
I watch too many cartoons. I just have an image of this kid looking to the left and Skia's just right there like that.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening.
When do you start stabbing people?
Yeah.
25.
25. That name is said very smoothly, but it is practiced.
That's not your name.
So when does the cake come out?
Hopefully
You
soon.
have a cake, I'm assuming.
Yeah, big cake. Julie in the kitchen made it for us. It's frosted sponge. It's my favourite.
That sounds lovely. And where are your parents?
They're having a discussion at the moment, says Alison.
Where are they, though? I didn't see them as we came past.
I'm sure they'll be out soon. We don't interrupt. It makes Dad mad.
Right.
But please enjoy the party. There is wine and other drinks and things that adults like. It's really lovely to meet you all, and I really thank you so much for the ship. It's wonderful. I'm really excited.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I wasn't sure what to get you. I'm sure you have a lot of toys and stuff. There's a lot of people here. Do you know all these people?
They're royalty and friends, and I think a lot of people I'll have to know later in life. There is, at this point, Skia and Eugene, you pick up the sounds of shouting coming from deeper in the house, and it's getting louder and closer.
What are their reactions, the children?
The kids, excuse us. He kind of looks at his friends, who all kind of bow and kind of disappear, like start making for the exit, and he takes his sister's hand and kind of moves towards back of the room where there's a stairwell that goes up to a landing above.
Towards the noise or away from it?
Away from the noise.
Okay. Do
getting
the
louder and closer.
reactions look like this is something that happens all the time?
Quick insight from you. Not particularly high. They are not that old. They're not great at hiding themselves yet.
I also.
19.
Ooh, I got 21 again.
Alison seems to be a bit more practiced at it. 22? Eugene?
21. 21.
21.
I haven't rolled, but I can. Oh. 19.
19? And sorry, what did Eugene get?
19.
19, cool. There is an undercurrent of fear and expectation to the children. This is not the first time they have hidden from a tornado of rage. The doors where you came in burst open, and a puffy-faced, red flare of a man wanders in, screaming, "Everybody out! The party is over!" Starts ushering everybody out, and kind of pushing people who are not fast enough. And there's a lot of sort of like and disgust and things like.
Can we try and follow the kids? I don't want to get ushered
Absolutely.
outside. I want to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Kind of.
How are you pursuing? Are you stealthing, or are you?
Well, yeah. Ski is always stealthing, if possible.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Sick.
Eugene disappears in purple sparkles.
27 stealth.
27. Yeah, nice. Rock.
I think Rock probably makes everybody really quite nervous, because I think Rock is still genuinely like weighing up in his mind, like, do I just stand my ground and face this? Because like he doesn't like the fact that the kids were scared, and that's just playing on this whole this feeling he's got of like, I'm tired of being played with, and he doesn't like the fact that the kids looked frightened. So I think he's still really like, as the noise is getting closer to the door, he's still weighing it up. And I think then seeing Eugene and Skia both kind of literally and metaphorically disappear, I think he's going to just sort of panic slightly, but do the same thing and just cast invisibility on himself. And then we'll follow Skia.
3 of you make your way up the stairs. The kids have secluded themselves just out of sight, close to where they can. There's a couple of open
I don't want to
doors.
follow the kids. I want to stay where we were.
Okay, that's fine.
Just FYI, sorry to split the party.
Oh no, that never ends well. Skia and Rock, you see these kids kind of seclude themselves safely where they can hear what's happening, but not do anything, like kind of not be seen. And you can see that they've already measured that there are some bolt holes that they can run to if they need to get out of the way. Eugene, from where you are, he carries on pushing it, and then he starts screaming at the staff to get out as well. As he's kind of pushing the last of them out, a tall, handsome, city-born woman who has masked her appearance as best she can to look as human as she can walks in. She is the spitting image of Callie, but older, with a few more furrows around her eyes and a weight of a life that has been difficult. Are we done with our tantrum? She says. And he turns on her and he genuinely looks like he's considering what his best option is in terms to retaliate, and he just flips a couple of chairs over instead. Eldara, I swear, you promised me, you and that shadow that follows you around promised me we would be rich and we would be famous and I would be sitting on the sun throne at this time, not that snooty bitch and her condescending lackeys. And she goes, and you will, but you must be patient. She said it would take time, and time is the only thing we have. Walk with me, husband. He looks again, he kind of looks like whether he's going to do something or not. Walk with me. He steels himself and kind of drops in step behind her.
Would I know what the Sun Throne is?
Yes. The Sun Throne is the main seat of power in Daklan. It is where the radiant soul herself, the embodiment of Sister Sun, sits. It has always been from a maternal line. She starts moving back through the room where she came, and back out the place that she went to. It's at this point, Skia and Rock, you watch the Alison kind of creeps forward. Julian kind of, no, Alison, please. I need to see. It's my legacy too. And he scowls and goes, just be careful. And she nods at him.
Can I follow her?
Yeah, absolutely. She's being very quiet, very stealthy for a young girl of her age. Starts making her way down the stairs at safe distance. Rock, what are you doing?
If they're leaving the room, then Rock will follow them because he's still invisible. He will absolutely follow. I mean, I'm assuming he can't see Eugene, so I don't know for sure where he is. But if they are leaving the room or going into a separate part of the house, then I will absolutely follow them while I can do so.
Yeah.
Invisibly.
The three of you slowly follow your respective quarries. Eugene, you are led into what looks more like the operational part of the manor, and towards some open stairs that go into a basement area. There is a strange eldritch glow beneath it. And the woman starts descending. Linois was kind enough to provide us with the materials we need. He believes he may have one of the keystones we have heard about. More power is coming, and when we have enough, she descends and you come into this open room with this arcane circle scrawled in a language you have not seen before. But it looks very much like a summoning circle of some kind. Now, your little outburst aside, we are making good stead. You just need to be patient and remember who's in charge here. Rock and Skia, you watch as Alison kind of starts descending the basement stairs behind. In charge. I gave you everything and all you do is tell me to wait. And he kind of goes to lash at her and she pulls out a knife and kind of cuts. The mother comes back and cuts at him with a deft blow. Not hurting him, but enough to remind him of who she is. He looks at the blood on his shoulder and he goes berserk. He grabs her and starts pushing her into the circle, and they are fighting back and forth. Eugene, you eyes cannot move from this couple. Skia and Rock, you watch as a small hand wraps around a silver candlestick and starts going downstairs.
Yeah, fucking get it.
Callie Mishurst, as a child, stands behind her fearsome abuser and levels 4 solid blows at the back of his head. He falls on top of her mother and into the circle, where there is a flash of light. Tears streaming down her cheeks. No more lies. I will have my own future. You watch as the mother pulls herself out from under the body and grins a wicked, wicked grin. Oh, my darling child. Come to your mother. She kneels down and wraps Callie in her arms. You are finally the Talon I've been teaching you how to be. And now our vengeance will be complete. What about my brother? Callie says. Such connections are beneath us. We have only the mission and the desire to set the Empire right. I'm afraid that we must give him to Mother. Do you understand? She nods. And her mother stands and turns. Do you hear us, Mother? We can see. But her sentence never finishes. There's a thud as she is struck behind. I will keep my brother safe. I don't need you anymore. Just me and the real Mother will fix everything. The room around you goes dark. I would like everybody to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Do I even roll?
You know, natural 20s count. So,
Oh, yeah.
Am I near
Fuck
rock?
yeah.
you are near rock. You all count as
Okay.
near rock.
Beautiful. 21.
21, nice.
Great for Skia.
Very good.
Intelligence, yes?
Yeah.
31.
Fantastic.
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
That's very good. Eugene.
Wait, am I getting? Oh, are you guys getting extra stuff?
I'm
Plus
get-
5.
I'm-
The plus
I'm
5 from me.
+5. I see. I was like,
Yeah.
how is Rock smarter than I am?
No, I'm definitely not.
I technically get a +4 because
How did you get 31, by the way?
I
Okay,
rolled a 19 and I've got plus 6.
Okay, and then you got your +5.
And then I got my 5 on top of it.
Cool.
So it was 25
So
plus
I
6,
rolled-
31.
Nice.
34. 35?
35. Amazing. Those are all solid rolls. You hear the whispers at the edge of your intellect as something tries to push its way in, but it does not succeed. You are left in the darkness for a few heartbeats before pushing forward, feeling a breeze on your faces. The next part of your journey opens before you. Lights ahead. The sound of joyful banter and gossip and politics. A noble party again.
God, there's a lot of parties in this house.
I'm not even drunk anything yet.
Don't. No, I almost sipped that wine. Don't do
I
it.
know. I'm being so good right now.
Oh, wait. I'm going to grab my hip flask and swig some wine.
Amazing. Do you pass some to Skia?
I mean, if she gestures for it, but I'm not offering.
I think no, because Skia goes to take it, and then it's like, you might be able not to be real. I can't trust your drink.
It's true.
Oh, you're right. You'll never know.
Yeah. When we get out of here, though, I'm taking 2 swigs.
It is actually the hip flask that you bought for Rock. So the both of you get a... What does the hip flask of glibness do?
Wait, I need to read it again.
I think it's something.
That's right.
It stops you from being frightened, but now Rock's a paladin. I don't think.
It doesn't get you drunk, even though
No.
No. It gives you
nice
like
buzz.
advantage on like saving throws against being frightened.
Gives advantage on all checks against fear for 1 minute.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you both have that now.
Awesome.
Rock. You step forward into the light first, and you are back in the Imperial Palace. The decor is decidedly brighter and different. The banners have changed and shifted, the fashions more modern. And I think ice hits your veins. You know exactly where you are. This night is fateful for Iskarok Revorkus. You are in the coming of age party of who would become Zinthat Mistrium III. A night that you made a decision that changed the course of your life. As the three of you come out, you watch as a young white-scaled dragonborn in some incredibly ornate armor that would not protect him strides
Look at
forward.
you.
Much younger, horns not quite as long. The fins at the back just preened in a very different style. Kind of grabs wine surreptitiously from someone as they go past and tries to make sure that no adults have seen him.
That's definitely you.
And then you watch in excitement as a younger white dragonborn that you all know very well rushes up. Brother, come. You have got to see the gallery. It is beautiful. They've changed everything. Come, please, come with me, please. And you watch as... Well, what does young Rock do in this moment?
Oh, I think he definitely goes. I mean, Rock, anything to get away from the kind of the ceremony of stuff. And at that age, I think Rock was really still. He knew that they were getting to a point where him and Campbell would be essentially having their own responsibilities soon. So he would take any opportunity to kind of go, sure.
As the two of them peel off a handsome, slightly overweight, blue-scaled dragonborn with a older, also blue and silver-scaled dragonborn Wonderpass. Children, please, whatever you're doing, and kind of grabs the two girls, Brock and his sister by the shoulder. Make sure that you are within sight of your mother. She needs you tonight, okay? And kind of grabs you both in for a hug. And then it's that point that the two younger set their eyes on the other figure and both bow very deeply. Your imperial perfection. Please, children, enjoy the evening. It is not often that one's son comes of age. And he and your father wander off. Eugene, you're about to follow Rock when you're kind of jostled by a large figure who, I'm terribly sorry, kind of grabs you very gently. Sorry, have we met? And it's your father. Much younger.
Punch him. Do it.
No, I've no idea who you are. Sorry.
Yeah, oh, sorry, you just seem very familiar. Appleby, head of the Bright Blades. A pleasure to meet you.
The what blades?
The Bright Blades.
I've never heard of you.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, Rock's so proud.
And he kind of actually looks a little... He doesn't quite know what to do with this. But before a slender arm runs in and goes, apologies, my husband's had a lot to drink. And your mother, but in a guise where she looks like she's a human. Very heavily pregnant.
Weird. I can't touch anything. It could be like Back to the Future. I don't want to.
Wait, what if I steal your mother away from your father now? What happens?
You want to raise Eugene?
Oh God. Okay, let's.
No,
not
I'm
do
already
that.
there.
But like, you'll be different because you want to be. You'll have different.
It's true. I won't
life.
have the complicated backstory I have.
Yeah.
What kind of adventurer would you be without a complicated
Right.
backstory?
I need
You
the
would just-
trauma.
You would just be a librarian or something.
Oh, don't tell him that.
What's
He'll
wrong
want
with
to
that?
know. See.
Oh no, he's been here too long. It's already happening.
Librarian is a deeply respectful position.
It is absolutely.
Yes, so respectful.
Librarians
Well, they
are the
didn't meet the
cornerstone of
eternal
the community,
librarian.
actually.
But look, it's great, but you just want to be an adventurer, you know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't meet me. I'm not hanging out in a library.
Unless there's someone in there I need to kill.
Yeah. Oh, in which case, no, Rockside, maybe. Oh, imagine if that's how we met. I killed someone in your library.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
Skia stabbed someone, and as they dropped, there was Eugene standing behind him with a book.
Going, shh.
Yeah, this is a library. Stab quietly.
Might have to run that some point. As you wander away, you hear your mother say to him, I think that's enough, darling. I know. He just got to me, that's all. Well, your father has a habit of getting under your skin.
Yeah. I wonder what that's like.
But you do not need to live up to his expectations. You are a hero of your own right.
Can you record that?
Yeah. Just play it back to him.
Yeah.
Jesus,
God,
your
it's
poor
even
mother, she's been
worse.
saying that for 2 generations.
She's well versed.
Yeah.
Probably be saying it to her grandkids as well, should they occur.
Evelyn might.
Evelyn might.
Yeah, but Evelyn's not given any of her children any grand expectations.
That's true.
Yeah, but what if they don't like
chill.
baking?
Yeah.
I don't like baking. And she's
What if Eugene has kids that don't like reading?
Yeah, exactly. If you might adopt, and then they're like, I want to be a fighter. And he's like,
I want to be in the Bright Blades.
You, Rock, are you following your past self?
Yeah, I just think Rock would want to see this again. Particularly seeing him and Campbell as kids.
And they are very close. Like, that love and that... Like, it's much more... Campbell's much more reserved as a person now, but you've always seen that love beam out of her for her brother. And it's completely unfiltered here. Like, she adores him. He is her best friend and her guardian. And the two of them wander into this wonderful, rich gallery that is filled with arts from all across the Empire. They brought in art from the elven colonies, and they have Fae things now. Grandmother would love this. She always said that we needed to embrace more of our people. And she just kind of slips her arm through the younger version of you, and she leans on the arm. I miss her too, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So, she says and dances away. I'm not supposed to say anything, but I know you don't like surprises. So, I have news from Mother's Circle. They did not hear me there. Dravok's going to ask you to marry him tonight. And I wouldn't tell you, but I don't want you to be caught flat-footed and feel like you have to say yes because he is going to be emperor. And I love you too much to have that fall on you. But Mother would approve a lot, I think. She says, and she's like, but you can tell where she's standing, the way she's standing and the energy she's getting up. She doesn't want Mother to approve. She wants Rock to make up his own mind. How does younger Rock react to this news?
He's sort of quiet. He doesn't react at all initially. And you can see that he's intentionally keeping a straight face so that he doesn't portray what's going on behind. And then he'll just give Campbell a hug. And he just kind of goes, well, thanks for letting me know. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
What are you going to do?
Dunno. And I'm just gonna push her aside, and then I'm gonna walk back towards where everything's happening. And he's just basically avoiding talking to her about what he's gonna do because he's still trying to decide in his mind what he's gonna do.
You see something that you did not see before. You see Campbell reach out as if she wants to touch you or reaffirm or take back what she said, and then just puts her hand to her mouth and just screws her face up like she's angry at herself. Stupid Campbell, stupid.
I think Rock just very cheerfully goes, come on, let's go see what's happening.
They make their way back into the main room, and a very tall female dragonborn with white scales has appeared, and it has a couple of different female dragonborns with her, and they are very poised. Ah, my son, if you will attend the young prince, he would like your company.
Now?
Now, please, Rock. And she just kind of stops and just kind of cleans a bit of smudge from his horn and just kind of straightens his clothes. Best foot forward. Do me
Always.
Steps forward. There is, sitting on a couch nearby, chatting to other ladies, an older woman, more ageless really, in a fierce red dress, who just gently reaches out and grabs Rock's hand as she goes past. Ah, young Master of Orcus, it's been so long since I've had a chance to see you, says Sabina. Tell me, where are you off to?
My mother just told me I need to attend the prince. He wants my company.
Good, okay. Well, if I might offer advice for a very old woman at this point, your grandmother was always fondest of you telling your own story. I would like you to do the same. She squeezes your hand gently. And you will watch as I think there's a moment for young Rock, and then he kind of nods and then kind of ascends the stairs. Do you carry on following yourself?
Yeah, I think I would.
Scared.
Because I actually think part of it is almost like Rock wants to reaffirm what he actually did, that he made the right choices that day.
Do Skia and Eugene stay with Rock?
I don't think so. I think this seems like a personal moment, and I think Eugene doesn't want to intrude on that. And if Rock, I think he's of the opinion of like, if Rock has something to tell us about that, he'll tell us. I don't have to see it. Like, it feels intrusive somehow.
Skia goes in.
I love those two energies.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Skia agrees with everything Eugene just said.
Which is also why Eugene doesn't, because he's like, well,
Skia's gonna go.
Skia will tell me later if Rock's not going to tell us. So this is actually the ideal situation for me.
Yeah. I get the
It's a
moral
win-win
high
for
ground.
Eugene.
If
Yeah,
I need to
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'll find out. Yeah.
I can stay down here and watch my father get drunk and make a fool of himself.
Yeah, I can stay down here and watch my father get drunk and make a fool of himself. I can take the moral high ground and feel good about myself, and I can still get the tea because Skia will tell me anyway.
Right? It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
It's a win-win-win situation. It's brilliant.
This is why you are the brain to the outfit.
Eugene is having a great trip right now.
Rock and Skia, you ascend the stairs. I think Skia, I don't know if you're giving Rock enough space so that he can just do this.
Yeah, for sure. I think she's fallen into her guard step, which is essentially, I'm here if you'd want or need me, but also you can act like I'm not here. Like, it's whatever you want.
I think Rock's a bit torn with watching this, because there is obviously part of him that, like I said, wants to see this again and kind of to reaffirm that he made the right decisions. But it's also because he wants to know if this is showing them all what really happened, or whether this is
good
Mother's
baseline
version.
test.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he wants to kind of see, like, is this going to show me something that is different from what I actually remember being there? Like, how do they know what happened, kind of thing? So
Great.
You step slowly, warily, following your younger self to a familiar looking set of chambers. You watch as your younger self stands at the door and hesitates for what feels like forever before closing his eyes and knocking. A clear voice comes from the other side. Enter. And you open the door and step in. It remains open for the two of you to step in as well before closing behind Skia. Eugene, downstairs, you watch your father get into an argument with an older gentleman who looks like a mage. It seems to be about this man's expectations of your father.
Do they look similar in a familial way?
This is your grandfather. It's the first time you've probably seen your grandfather. And you knew that there was an argument. And it looks like this is it. This is the estrangement. And it is similar. It's words about, you do not respect me after everything I've done, everything I've carved for myself. You still don't respect me. And your grandfather coldly says, you are nothing but a hired thug. What is there to respect? And it's at this point that your mother punches him in the face. And your father bursts out laughing, and your grandfather pulls himself together and just, never darken my door. Don't need to. I've got my own life. And kind of marches off in a different direction.
Oh boy.
Rock and Skia, you come into a comfortable set of chambers, a sitting room put aside for private use, in which attendants and guards stand. And sitting on a large, comfortable chaise longue is a very handsome, blue and silver scaled dragonborn with bright green eyes and a winning smile. Skia, you instantaneously recognize your emperor to be. Rock! He sits up and like kind of sits up. Come sit with me. Orders, I would like some privacy, just for a little while, and please tell my father I will be down for the ceremony in about 45 minutes to a whole bell. And there is a halfling who bows and ushers out the guards. We are just behind the door if you need us, Your Excellency. So, big day for me, big day for the Empire, but I didn't want to do this on my own, Rock. I needed to see you today. I wanted to thank you. You've always provided a safe haven, somewhere where I can be myself. And he kind of just takes younger Rock's hands. I really appreciate that. You and your sister have been a rock, pardon the pun, in my life. Younger self rolls his eyes at the obvious pun. But that's not all why I'm here. I am to be wed, and my father has generously allowed me to forge my own alliance. And you should not feel obliged. I already made the promise to your household that I would do everything I could to ascend you to High House. And it is deserved for all the love and work that you and your mother and your father put into the Empire. So do not feel this is an obligation. My alliance, no. My choice is to ask if you would be my husband, if you would be my regent and protector, if you would sit beside me as I guide my father and grandfather's legacy forward. How does younger Rock respond?
I think that he's very quiet during that, and then is very, very kind of deliberate. And he says, "I am so deeply honored that I mean, I really, as you know, I'm I'm not often lost for words, but I'm very deeply honored." And obviously somewhat taken by surprise. But yes, I know today is a very big day for you. Would would you mind if I have a moment with my family to?
Of course, I've sprung this out on you out of nowhere, and it's not fair of me to kind of demand this of you. I didn't want to. I didn't want to take my next name without having said this as I am.
Oh, I appreciate that, and it is a day that you should be doing these things so that it feels right for you as well. But yes, if it's not too much to ask, I would appreciate just some time with my family to discuss.
Of course, of course. Find me later, please.
Absolutely, thank you. That's very kind of you.
And younger Rock leaves the room, leaving the Emperor to be by himself. Also, you think, until one of the curtains shifts, and a familiar-looking woman with slight tusking, blue skin, and red hair steps forward and puts a gentle, reassuring hand on his hand or shoulder. I don't think he's going to join us willingly. Your perfection. He seems to sag. I know, Callie, but I had to ask him. We need to build a better future, and nobody has a brighter idea for it than my Rock. We will find others to build your dream. He nods sadly. He will say no. But we shouldn't hate him for it. We should honor his choices and our promises to his family. A wise idea. His mother will make a valuable ally in the future. Are you sure it's safe for you to be here with Sabina so close? I have slipped through that woman's fingers my whole life. I would not be apart from you, my prince, on this night. And he just kind of hugs her like an older sister. Leaving the two of you feeling cold. Eugene, you see younger Rock coming down the stairs and heading at speed to the gallery, almost like not even stopping to talk to his sister, who seems to be desperate for his attention. Do you want to follow him now, or are you able to leave him?
Yeah, I'll follow him now.
You watch as he goes to the end of the gallery, where, and this is, I'm going to pass over to Wayne. What does Rock do at this point that forever severs him from this moment?
Rock heads down towards the gallery and then heads into a passageway that leads behind, and is sort of stops trying to walk so fast and tries to kind of gather himself and walks like quite determinedly, but not so that anyone would think he was, rushing or anything. and kind of nods at anyone that he passes along the way, and then gets to a point where he kind of stops and checks around that no one's looking, and then pushes a panel and moves into a kind of hidden passage that is, it's used by the staff and that kind of thing. It's not like it's a magic secret or anything, but it's not used by most people. And he closes it behind him and heads up to what is his room. Comes through and starts calmly but quickly putting some things together. And then scribbles a note. And then he carefully looks outside his door to make sure no one's there. And he walks a few doors down the passageway and puts a note under the door. Goes back and gets the stuff he gathered and heads back into the tunnels. And from there, he kind of descends stairs. And I don't know if you're going to follow him all the way,
No.
but he disappears as he kind of heads down these stairs. And the only thing that you hear him say is, "Oh, God, I'm sorry, Campbell." And that's it.
Thus ends the story of the heir to this, the heir to the Lord Defender, and the beginning of Adventurer is Rock Revolcus.
And grown-up Rock just turns, sees Skia a little further back, and just goes, "What the fuck?"
Is that real? Is that what happened?
Well, I didn't know about the part when I left the room.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do you two make your way down to try and find Eugene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say yes for a minute there, even though I knew you wouldn't.
I don't think that's how... anyway, yes.
No, I know. I
but-
got too into it, I felt like, really watching it.
I mean, it was quite sweet. It was a very
Yeah, it
sweet
was
moment.
really sweet until Callie turned up. So Callie's been in his head the whole time.
What?
Why? She wants the Empire back. For her family.
But they're
Or
talking
for
about
mother.
making a better future.
They may think it's better. Well, let's go
Better
find...
is a relative term. Eugene just turns up.
Fucking hell! Jesus.
Oh,
I just
the way-
watched my mum punch my grandfather.
Oh my god, I wish I'd seen that. Can we rewind?
yeah. Hello. Can we see that bit again?
God, I really do
Please.
like your mum.
God, that sounds sick. Oh, we just saw Callie turn up and she's been
Wait,
very
what?
for the time.
So...
Hang on. You just kind of skirted over like that wasn't a big deal.
No, it's a big deal.
Oh,
I'm
no.
spiraling. Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, so it turns out this whole plan thing is a long time in the making.
Yeah. Who is mother?
But it leaves the question: who is mother, and why are you showing us this stuff?
Why is she showing us this? Maybe she's showing us what the Talons are doing.
But
So
why?
we
Why would she
side-
want us to know?
She was working with Callie in that vision that we saw with her as a child. Like, what?
Yeah.
So what is she...
Maybe,
Is it just to show us what they're doing? What?
Is it like... oh god, it's gonna be like someone from beyond. Maybe. I don't know. Like... Someone...
Chris, can I try something?
Of course.
I just want to use I mean, I'll even use spell slots if I can. I don't necessarily want to try and attack anything, but I want to use my psychic thing, like the same thing I would do with the psychic lance or something. I just want to project psychically, like as big as I can, and literally just reach out to whatever is out there and literally just say, why are you showing us this?
Okay, well, I mean, make me an attack with Psychic Lance. I think we'll use that because I feel like you're angry at this point enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to hurt, but I'm like, again, we've been through a number of these. I want to know why. Oh, okay. That's good. What is my attack roll?
Spell attack.
Bollocks. Sorry. Attack.
That's right.
Attack.
I'm filling Eugene in on everything that happened and enacting every moment.
Oh, that's...
Do you
20.
overact it a little bit? Is there on one knee and
Yeah.
and then Rock just turning?
Yeah. And then he just fled.
That's
And then I reenact the punch.
in slow motion.
Wait, from another angle, please.
Turns out my dad is stuck in like a generational trauma cycle.
Yeah, that
Very
tracks.
cool.
Ain't it always the way?
Sorry, Wayne, what did you roll?
Oh, that was a 23.
23. You watch as the emerald glow of Rock's eyes and the horn becomes brilliant for a moment. And what do you say as you lash out?
I mean, that's what I say. It's not trying to harm. It is literally just trying to push past the kind of illusions to whatever entity is there and literally just say, why are you showing us this? Who are you? We're listening, but I don't know what you're trying to show us.
Can I, if you'll allow, Wayne, can I try and help by casting Dispel Magic?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
To, like, try and help, like, if I realize that Rock is trying to, like, disrupt the whatever is going on so we can see, like, past this illusion.
And like I say, it's more of a kind of calling out to them to kind of go like, we're watching, we are listening. Can you now tell us why you want us to listen? Like,
There is a dimming of lights, and then there's this emerald crack. And I think, Eugene, you're at the point where you're like, that's where I'm going to aim. And you push your magic into that crack, and it shatters for a moment like glass. You cannot make out features, but there is a vast feminine form in the gap. And a voice comes to you both. What does any mother truly want than for her children to understand so that they can do what she needs them to? And it closes back, and you find yourselves falling over, landing in grass, sitting outside for Skia, an incredibly familiar mansion. You are standing outside the mansion of Baron Daniel Lardrin on the night of your mission with Skia's sweethearts. And I feel like that's a perfect place for us to stop.
oh boy.
Guys, this has been... I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have all had fun too.
At least it answers one question.
Which question is that?
Well, like I said, I didn't know whether the Emperor was aware of some of the things that were going on. Or whether he was being manipulated or taken along for like a fool or whatever. But now
Well,
at
he
least...
still could be being manipulated.
Well, yes,
I mean,
but...
he probably is being manipulated.
But he does at least... He's not innocent in
aware.
all of this, yeah.
Yeah.
He's aware enough to have turned a blind eye at the very least.
Or at least to believe what they're doing is right.
Yeah.
Just and right. Well, we will find out in 2 weeks' time.
Oh boy.
And our wonderful Charlie will be back with us as well.
Yay!
We will be able to find out what she's been up to and what you guys have been having such a fun time.
Indeed.
I'm thinking something involving pastries and possibly a knot date.
It's her turn, yeah.
Her turn. Folks, we have been Some Other Heroes. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves as well. We will be back in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, it's just going to get my friends to say goodbye. And if they have anything that they need to let you know about, they will do so now. And I'm going to start with Wayne.
No, just say thanks everyone for being here and for watching us on YouTube. Yeah, that's about it. Have a lovely week. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
And Theo.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
And Michelle.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
And me. Hi. Bye. It has been a lot of fun. Before I go, because Charlie isn't here, but I know that she catches up on VODs. Hi, Charlie's mum.
Hi, Charlie's mum.
Beautiful. Thank you. That came through. I think you guys were all in sync at that time. It was great.
Good Lord.
And Charlie, mwah. We'll see you very soon. We love you all. Thank you so much for being with us. Have an amazing fortnight. Roll dice. Tell stories. Take care of one another. And we'll see you soon. Bye!